I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that. Like, it's not just because of one person. A lot of us have done so much for this game.
She's the only player in the league that will say this shit. She's the only player in the league. Like, you won't hear Aja Wilson going out there. I am at the top of the scouting report. Ariel Atkins is at the top of the scouting report for your team. Camila Cardoso is at the top of the scouting report. Teams just box you out.
Angel Reese didn't come all the way to the WNBA just to play second fiddle, while Caitlin Clark hogs the spotlight like it's a one-woman Broadway show.
Nope.
Reese wants her flowers and the whole garden. So now every side eye, every cryptic comment, every on-court scuffle, it's giving Notice Me America vibes because, let's be honest, Reese didn't sign up for background dancer energy, while Caitlin gets the solo and the standing ovation. Well, stick to the end. Let's unfold this drama.
Right? The reason why I feel like she isn't unfairly criticized is because I'm not gonna go into the bad guy, good guy. At the end of the day, Angel faces everywhere. Right? And so when we talk about marketability and her inability to finish, her inability to do certain things, I think it goes to that. So I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I agree that if she gonna be the aggressor, then be the aggressor. At the same time, if you're gonna throw punches, you gotta take them. And so I felt like, to your point when you said, I bet she did. You can't see me because Caitlin did it. Right. Absolutely right. But now when you come in the league, right, and you fall in, you know what I'm saying? You got your 13 and 13, but now it's not translating to winning.
Just when you thought the delusion couldn't get any thicker, Angel Ree hits the media cycle with another zinger. Apparently, teams aren't just scouting Caitlin Clark.
No.
They're scouting Angel, too.
Yep.
According to her, opposing coaches have been staying up late, lights dimmed, coffee mugs trembling, whispering to themselves, how do we stop Angel Ree?
If Angel Reese was someone who ever held her tongue and was someone who had been a no comment machine in the past, someone who wasn't so unapologetically Angel, all those things existed, people wouldn't look at her recent no comment and just say, you've always had a comment before.
Like, she's this unstoppable force wreaking havoc on the league, when in reality, she's had more missed layups than WNBA wins this season. It's almost sweet, really. The kind of unearned self-assurance usually reserved for toddlers in superhero costumes. Because let's be honest, if Angel Ree is at the top of the scout report, it's probably labeled contain the antics, not the stats.
Please tell me it's a fake quote. Please tell me this is a fake quote. Because this is something where it's like, everyone says, and it's like, oh, Angel's a developing player. It's like, oh, she's only in year 2. Why is everyone like going at Angel Reese and all this stuff? And, you know, oh, people can't stop talking about Angel Reese. This better be a...
These teams aren't burning through film to stop her from dropping 40. They're probably just wondering how to prevent her from going full soap opera in the third quarter. But go off, Angel.
Say it with your chest.
Let's talk numbers, shall we? Caitlin Clark is over here rewriting history like it's a college thesis due at midnight. Breaking records, stacking assists, casually launching threes from the logo like she's ordering takeout.
But I will say, Angel Reese, Ronnie and I have debated it on the program. Ronnie has been pretty clear that he thinks that she sucks at basketball. I have defended her as having dimensions of her game that are high level. I got to a point here a couple of weeks ago where I was starting to wonder if she actually sucked.
Meanwhile, Angel's stat line has been the equivalent of a shrug, a polite pat on the back. She's had maybe one game this entire season that made people say, oh, okay, that's the Reese we were promised. One uno, a single standout among a buffet of meh. And yet somehow she's convinced she's being triple-teamed every game. Girl, please. If defenses are collapsing on you, it's probably by accident. There are guards in this league getting more attention from defenders than Angel gets in post-game highlights. What makes this even funnier is the idea that opposing teams are spending precious hours of practice breaking down film on how to defend her when half the time she's defending herself from Twitter. It's not a rivalry anymore. It's a rerun. Caitlyn didn't just run away with the spotlight. She packed it in her gym bag and left the arena. She's not in competition with Angel anymore. She's competing with history, with legacy. Angel, meanwhile, is competing with her own box score and losing.
Of scouting reports after talking to some teams, even if it's not offensively, which I think that's what it is. You know, she is the best rebounder in the WNBA, so they're probably telling them like, hey, we have to figure out how to keep Angel Reese out of that paint when that ball is clanging off of that rim, okay? You know, the fact that Angel Reese finds Cardoso for the high-low post pass, I think that's one of the main things that the Chicago Sky like to get to, if it's not the pick and roll.
And yet here comes the latest quote. Dripping in confidence and completely detached from the reality unfolding on the hardwood. Because in Angel's world, being scouted means she's a problem to solve. In the real world, it means coaches are trying to figure out if she's going to foul out before halftime or start another midcourt drama episode. You've got to respect the hustle, though. She's turned average performance into elite-level narrative manipulation. It's like watching someone walk into a gym, air all 5 shots, and then ask if the cameras caught their dominance. Angel Reese is doing the PR equivalent of standing in the middle of a food fight and yelling, "I started the revolution." And somehow, instead of reflecting on missed rebounds or sloppy defense, she decided the problem is that she's too important to ignore. As if defenses are panicking, as if coaches are circling her name like it's a national emergency. If she's being scouted, it's probably with a note that says she'll talk, she'll bark, but she probably won't bite. And Caitlyn, she's the reason defensive coordinators are aging in dog years. Every game Clark plays turns into a full-on crisis summit for opposing coaches. While Angel's being scouted like a side mission in a video game, optional, not essential.
Completely criticize Angel Reese because Tyler Marsh condones this. Tyler Marsh reinforces this. Tyler Marsh is this point forward Angel Reese. This is Tyler Marsh's deal. This is Tyler Marsh's gig. In order to get Camila Cardoso the ball, he needed to fix some things up, switch some things around. And in this most recent preseason game, a game in which Angel Reese had 3 rebounds, I'll take that every day of the week.
Even funnier is the fact that this "they're watching me too" energy would have made a tiny bit of sense in college. Back in LSU days, sure, Angel had her moments. She flexed. She dominated the paint. She racked up double-doubles like it was a TikTok trend. But now in the pros, the scouting report has moved on. There's a new headline act, and it's not even close. Caitlin Clark is getting keyed in like she's holding the launch codes. Teams are literally drawing up entire game plans just to slow her down. Meanwhile, Ree's out here playing 26 minutes with 6 points and acting like she broke the Matrix. The only thing she's breaking is patience. It's like showing up to a Beyoncé concert, singing 3 notes from the back, and then asking why your name isn't on the ticket stub. At this point, it's hard to tell if she actually believes what she's saying or if she's just trolling the entire WNBA for sport. Either way, mission accomplished, because no matter how lukewarm the performance, she's found a way to stay in the conversation. It's marketing brilliance wrapped in on-court mediocrity. Maybe to see if she'll throw another sarcastic lap when the call doesn't go her way. But no one's staying up late agonizing over Angel's offensive bag. If anything, they're wondering if she's going to rack up more technicals than points this month. Still, she says it with so much conviction, you almost want to believe her. She's like a magician pulling scarves out of an empty hat and swearing at sorcery.
My gosh. Is this for real? Is this really for real? But I'm going to show you this video because if you haven't seen it yet, you're going to absolutely fall out of your chair laughing. I know what I'm going to call this. I'm going to call this the curse of Dave Portnoy. Barstool Sports El Presidente. He went on a rant about that Ryan Clark stuff, and he said all he had to say about Angel Reese and Ryan Clark and that whole mess. And I will say this, his rant cursed Angel Reese because she proceeded to have the absolute worst game of her